What's up, everybody? It's going to be the Happy Hour Friday reading. So this will be for those of you who previously purchased a Happy Hour Friday reading. If you guys did after, so say for instance you guys purchased a question after 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, you guys, you won't be on this list. You'll be on next week's list if you guys paid or submitted a question after 12 p.m. All right. So what's up, everybody? If you guys are joining for the first time, this is not a free-for-all question type of thing. It's not a like super chat type of thing. These are prepaid questions or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. I look a hot mess. I'm tired. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm going to do my Cash App people first since it's not that many of you. And then I'm going to do the PayPal people. So if you guys paid late after the submissions were closed, you guys will be the first on the list this week. If you guys, yeah. So if you guys paid after 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, this week you guys will not be on this list if I didn't say that already. Alright, so let's start with the Cash App people. First person is Solfood. Ooh. I'll do the drawing at the end, by the way, you guys. Alright, for those of you who entered in this week. Alright, so... Where are you? I don't know where you are. Trying to find your question. Okay, here it is. Alright, what do you need to know? I think that's not it. That's December. Hold on. I'm always doing something wrong. I hope that there's no technical difficulties like last week. Happy Hour Friday readings got copywritten last week because of the music I was playing in the background. So no turn up, no none of that this week. So let's see. All right. Okay, here's your question. What should you be doing career-wise? All right. Yeah, it got blocked. Not that, because usually they put like they attach the songs or whatever to the video, but they blocked my video. It was like I think it was The Weeknd. The Weeknd, the artist The Weeknd. I got blocked. Alright, thank you, Most High God. For every reading that I am going to do tonight, I ask the Most High God for divine clarity and truth with love and light. But I also ask the Most High God to make anything known that is not of anyone's highest good. I also ask to block out any lower vibrational energies or entities that may try to penetrate and distract this reading. I also call to Archangel Michael for double protection and to send back any lower vibrational energies to wherever they came from. Alright. Alright, so what is it? These cards are flying everywhere. Everywhere. What is it that Solfood's question is, what should he be doing? What should he be doing career-wise? What is that he should be doing? Your cards are like just flying out. They've been flying out ever since I started shuffling. The Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. This looks like spiritual work to me. So you got the Hierophant, which is a spiritual teacher. You have the Magician, which is also like, you know, he's an alchemist. He works with different types of energies. And then you got the Three of Pentacles. So that's what you should be doing. You said you knew it. You already knew that. Okay. And then the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you already, like, yeah, this woman is already working on something. So this is something that you already have been studying. This is something that you kind of already dabbled into, I feel. So that's confirmation because you said you already knew that. That is what you need to be doing. That was kind of clear. Okay, that was kind of short and sweet, but that was like straightforward. So My next Cash App person is Marissa. And I like your I like your, what you call it, your username, I guess. I like your username. All right, Marissa. Why did he really detach himself from me? Okay. Most High God asks for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity from Marissa. Whoever the person is that she has on her heart and mind in this question. What is it? You're welcome, Solfood. What is it? What is the real reason as to why this person that she's asking about detached themselves from her? What is the real reason? What is the real reason? The Fool card. The Eight of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Okay. Honestly, I feel like this person left for you. I feel like this person actually did you a favor because I feel like there's something. I don't feel like this person. What? No.
Like, Mom, Granny doesn't have money and she wants to know, go Circle K.
What?
Circle K.
Get up. Sorry. My daughter's trying to go to the store and buy stuff that she doesn't need. I don't feel like this person necessarily left for someone else. I feel like they did this for you. It's kind of like this person also needed to step away for themselves as well, like emotionally detached. Because I feel like this person, they might be going through their own inner issues and battles right now. There could be reconciliation with this person, or it could be somebody else that comes in, but it seems like this was actually a favor for you, like this person being removed. I feel like they were actually removed out of your life. Let me clarify. The Hangman. So this is like a temporary pause. I feel like there's something that Spirit wants you to see. Like this person had to be removed out of your life for the time being because there's something that you need to see with the Hangman. That's what I'm getting. I feel like this person just left because of their own inner issues and their own things that they got going on within themselves that they aren't, specifically or individually, that they're just has nothing to do with you. It's nothing personal. I feel like this is their own issues that they were dealing with. But in a way, I feel like Spirit was trying to make way to clear you of something, basically. But I also feel like Spirit wants you in the time being through whatever this separative energy is there something you're supposed to be seeing. You're supposed to look at this from a different perspective as well. But that's what I'm getting in shorts. So one question reading, so it's not, it's quite detailed as I can go with it because it's like simple question, but that's what I'm getting. All right, so simply me. Simply me. All right, your question is, how does this person feel about me? I don't get what you mean. It's not really a clear question. How does blank feel about me? Is this third party? So, I don't get what you're saying. I'm sorry. Like, it kind of sounds like two questions in one, actually. Let's see. The Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay, so I don't know if this is you or them, but someone's not allowing themselves to be happy, or like before they can fully like decide that they fully want something or desire something. It might be you that's trying to make a decision, like you're trying to see before you could fully decide upon something or fully feel complete or content with how you feel about this person. That's what I'm picking up. The Ten of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. which is, it's a woman in this deck, but this is the King of Pentacles. It's not clear. Most High God, how does this person feel? How does this person feel about Simply? The World card. I pulled two tens, the 10 of Cups first, and I pulled the 10 of Swords. So I don't know if this person feels like there's an ending between you, or there's something that needs to end. The Sister of Wands, which is the Knight of, or the Page of Wands, sorry, the Page of Wands. They may want to like just be free, free of something. So whether, man, 5 of Swords, they want to free themselves of whatever this conflict is, but it could be like, yeah, I don't feel like this person is completely settled with one person, or they're not sure whether or not they want to commit to one person. I don't feel like they're seeing anybody else necessarily. It just seems like this person wants to be free. I don't feel like this person is really content with the relationship right now, or desiring one. It's not that there's anything negative. I'm not picking that up like it has anything to do with you necessarily. I can't sugarcoat. I'm sorry. That's just what I'm getting. All right. Okay, I have Bree, which you have 2 questions. All right, Bree, your first question is, am I on the right spiritual path? Okay. All right. Bree. Is Bree on the right spiritual path, Most High God, in which you have for her? Plan for her, desire for her, Most High God. Is Bree on the right spiritual path? Majors and aces say yes. Court cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. But let's see. I'm going to pull 5 cards as probability. I need like an odd number, so I'm going to pull 5. The Tower, which is a yes card because it's a major. The 5 of Pentacles is like neutral. The Hierophant is a yes, and that is a spiritual card. The 3 of Cups is a maybe. Like a neutral energy. The 3 of Wands is also neutral. You have 2 3s. So I'm getting a yes. You might be feeling a little bit isolated. You might, if it's not feeling isolated from society or people around you, it could be like you don't feel like Spirit is, you don't feel like Spirit has your back. You might be going through like a situation where things are being stripped out of, like being stripped out of the way, whether that's people, whether that's certain things that you're used to, whether this is like financial things. I'm just seeing, certain comforts and things like that is being stripped. Like whatever it is that you felt safe with, or people that you've known, like something is being tested or being removed out of the way. With the Tower card, it's like complete restructuring, but this is also an awakening. When you go through that process of surrender, when it seems like everything is falling apart or nothing makes sense, that's a part of the surrender process when you're going through the journey, your spiritual journey, and I feel like that's where you're at. It's also a place where you have to kind of regain your own beliefs. The Hierophant represents traditions. It represents, you know, good things, values, and things like that. But I feel like this is you restructuring what that means to you, and maybe leaving behind, you know, what you were raised to believe. He's holding a baby, so it's kind of like whatever you've been taught, and standing on your own 2 feet of what you believe to be true for yourself. And it may have something to do with spirituality. It could have something to do with religion. But that's where you're at on your journey. I feel like you're right where you're supposed to be. By the way, you're never alone on your journey, even if it seems like it. And if you feel like you're isolated, you don't feel like you connect with people, or you feel like people don't understand you, it's more so like that's the energy of like you recognizing that you're changing. Your energy is different. And it's not good nor bad. It's not like, oh, I'm better than the next person, or I'm weird, or something's wrong with me. It's more so it is what it is. It's kind of like a snake that sheds its skin. Like you got to go through that transformation process. It may not be easy, but it is what it is. Okay. Your second question is there something that he wants me to know? Okay, so whoever this specific person is there something that they want you to know? Okay. Is there something, whoever this person is that Bree is asking about, is there anything that this person would like her to know? Is there anything that they would like her to know? Okay, the Emperor card came out. The Two of Cups came out. And the Judgment card came out. I feel like this person, the thing that they want you to know is I feel like this person feels something very similar to you, and it has something to do with a decision or choice. It could be, with the Judgment card is like second chances in life. It's like that final Judgment card, that call. So it's like they might have made some sort of judgment about this connection, like maybe an epiphany or something came to them, but nonetheless there's a mirroring with feelings. So whatever you feel like stands out to you the most about this situation right now, as far as how you feel, more than likely 9 times out of 10 that's what this person is feeling, and they want you to know that. They're also standing firm on whatever these feelings are. This isn't something that's wavering, especially with these 2 major arcana cards, but I also feel like it's their higher self. This person may also speak to you through signs and synchronicities too. With the Judgment card, it's like a messenger. It's a clear what do you call it? It's like a divine calling, if you will. And then with the Emperor card, that's like a divine masculine energy. So I feel like this is their higher self, obviously. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay. If I'm not responding to you guys, I'm not being rude. Anybody, if you guys did not read the caption, I said no questions. No questions. So if you guys are sending questions, it's kind of like, I said no questions. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean, but, you know, I'm a little direct. Try to be a little nice, you know. All right, Keke. Keke, do you love me? Keke, do you love me? All right. So you want to know, does this person want to reach out to this other person? So, let's see. Does blank want to reach out to other blank? Most High God. Keke is asking, does this person want to reach out to this other person? Majors and aces say yes. Court cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. And, yeah, I'm going to pull 5 cards. It's probability. I need an odd number. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Keke is asking, thank you. I got the Tower, the Jove of Swords, which is the King of Swords in this deck. And yes, it is a female, but that is still a king. She's still a king, okay? The Ten of Swords, that's a maybe. The Empress is a yes card. You got 2 yeses so far. And then the Six of Pentacles, which is neutral, but so you have 2 yes cards, 1 no card, and 2 neutral energies. So more than likely, yeah, they want to reach out to this person. They might have had some sort of like kind of like a wake-up call, like snap out of it type of thing. Something that caught their attention. In some way, they do want to give back, because the Six of Pentacles is like that giving and receiving card, that charity energy. So I do feel like that's also a metaphor for this person when to reach out. And this kind of looks like a cell phone tower. I can't remember what the tower, this card, this is the Sailor Moon inspired deck, and I can't remember what this tower means. I can't remember. But yeah, it looks like a cell phone tower, so I get like a yes. I don't know if the female in the situation cut cords or cut ties with this person, or cut off communication, or they felt like this person cut communication off with them, or they just like there's this bitterness or resentment, or the other party fears that this is how the woman feels. Maybe the guy, yeah, because this is a king. Maybe the king, the male energy, cut off communication with this person and left this other person feeling like betrayed and kind of messed up. So yeah, to answer your question, it's a yes. Your second question, will you succeed in all of your classes this semester? I'm not Miss Cleo, so I'm going to look at the probability of that based upon whatever your energies are right now, what you're putting out, and any other factors that will determine that. But I am not, like, I don't do predictions unless I feel guided to do them, okay? So I don't want nobody to come back, oh, you said no. I look at probabilities and energies for where they are right now, because not everything is set in stone. So I'm going to ask, what is the probability of you excelling in all of your classes? You said this semester? Yeah, this semester. No, what do you see? If it's a high probability, majors and aces. Low probability, court cards. Minors lean towards the majority, but if there's all minors besides the aces, then more than likely it's your free will choice how that happens. But let's see. Most High God asks for nothing but love, truth, and light. 7 of Pentacles. It's neutral. 7 of Wands is neutral. Amazon of Cups is the Knight of Cups, and that's a no card. The Strength card is a yes card because it's a major. And the Ace of Pentacles is a yes card. So more than likely it's a yes. With the 2 neutrals, because you got the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands, these are 2 opposite energies. This is like a fast-moving energy, and this is like a pace yourself, have patience type of energy. So you got to kind of balance things out. Take your time with something. I feel like in moderation. These look like pencils. That's funny. Don't they look like pencils? Like cute little pink pencils. Anyway, I feel like you got to get grounded. So I don't know if your energy's in balance or you're all over the place a little bit. So if you have the right state of mind, something about eating healthy, maybe getting the proper sleep. But I'm just saying you do need to ground your energy a little bit. You do have the inner strength and the power to do it. You can succeed. It is there for you. I feel like you can apply it to yourself. I'm getting more so that it's a yes. It's just more so about grounding your energy and where your intentions are and where your focus is, where your priorities lie, basically. Which is kind of self-explanatory, but yeah. All right. I hope that makes sense. All right. Brianna. It's all about the Benjamins. What is it? Oh. I'm just playing with your name. Okay. So your question is who's coming towards me in love? Let's see. Most High God asks for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity. Who do you see more than likely coming into Brianna's life when it comes to romantic love? Who do you see? What type of person? What type of energy? What are you seeing? 2 cards flew out already. Actually, a whole bunch of cards. And I'm not taking all these. But the Hierophant, he was face up, so I'm going to leave him out. Amazon of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. And the Jove of Swords, which is the King of Swords in this deck. Even though it's a woman, it is a king. So, the person that's coming into your life or who's coming next into your life, more than likely this person is a Taurus. This is the only major arcana card. They're Taurus. I feel like they're very, like, traditional when it comes to love. I feel like they're not shy. They will approach you. I also feel like this person is, if it's not in person that you come across this person, it could be online because this is like the king of communication. She's the woman, it's a woman, but in this deck, these are kings. So it could be that this person reaches out to you, like communicates with you online, or this person is going to be the first one to say something to you and approach you. Let's see. What else? The High Priestess card. For some reason, either you already know this person, or you're going to get a heads up when this person comes in or when they're going to approach you. And I don't feel like it's this reading. It could like play a little bit a part of it, like as a heads up and kind of prepare you. But I feel like something intuitively is like going to put you in the right place at the right time, or you already know this person. Either one of those two things. Let me see. 5 of Cups and the Hangman. Okay, I don't know why, but I feel, let me just say, I feel strongly you already know this person. If you don't know them personally, maybe it's somebody that's like around in your vicinity, but you don't really like know them like that, or you haven't really paid attention to them. It's that type of situation. I hope that makes sense. Like it's somebody you've seen before or something, or it's already somebody you know. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like, I mean, it could be as simple as somebody on social media that you didn't know was your friend on social media the whole time or something. Or someone that's at your job that you didn't know. Like, something like that. But yeah. Okay. Daisy. Alright, Miss Daisy. How do others see me? Okay. How do others see you? So I gotta ask for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity for Daisy. As far how do others, the outside world, how do they? Ooh. Oh, you got the Empress. Who wouldn't want to be seen as the Empress? Okay, clarify that. 2 cards. Clarify. Oh, you got some good cards. You got the Jove of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. It is a woman. And these decks, they're all women. And then you got the King of Cups. So how do they see you? They see you as, obviously, this is like a beautiful person. They like welcoming, a welcoming energy. They could see you as a little bit as high maintenance because you do have the King of Pentacles and he's like the money man basically in the deck. So they could see you as someone who's a little high maintenance. They could see you as someone who, if not like completely expensive clothes and all that, like you might have like an expensive bag or like as simple as your car, the glasses you wear, whatever. They see you as high maintenance, but in a good way. I don't think this is negatively. They see you as a woman like just that takes care of herself, but I feel like they see you as down to earth though, because the King of Pentacles is like a real, he has a lot, but I feel like he's not an a-hole. Especially with the King of Cups being here. This is like a well-centered, grounded person, but they're still loving, they're still welcoming, they're still a person that you can walk up to and say hi. You have like, she has fairy wings. So you have like this fairy, like little playful, like pixie dust. I don't know if you giggle a lot, like you could laugh a lot. Maybe people like your laugh, or you just make people, like your energy is warm. It's very relatable, but at the same time, it's like you're beautiful and people see that and they admire that about you. There could be times where you're a little reserved and to yourself. You can be like extroverted and then introverted. You can also be very sensitive too. So you could be like a sweetheart, but sometimes maybe you get your feelings hurt. But that's like just the downside of things. I don't feel like that's the overall energy though. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. That sounds like you. The Empress, I love the Empress. But she can be a little bitch too, but I don't take that from you though. I'm not getting that from you. Okay, so I'm going to start with my PayPal folks now. Alright, so PayPal folks, there was 2 people last week who missed the submission deadline. So I'm going to do them first, and I'm going to do everybody in order as you guys paid this week. So, Adriana. 29:30. All right, Adriana, what is your spirit animal? Do you trust me to do bibliomancy? I think that's like where you like flip a page in a book and whatever the first thing is that you see, that is your message. I'm going to do that with my spirit animal book. I'll be right back. Or animal messages book. I'm going to do that. You're welcome, Brianna. You're welcome. Oh, okay. So this is for Adriana. What is her spirit animal, Most High God? Whatever animal I see first in this book is for her. A dragonfly. That's the first. My hair. Hold on. That's nasty. See? Dragonflies represents time to shine. The message of the dragonfly says, trust in the power of your light and your perceptions to succeed. Efforts are maturing. Spiritual path is ahead. So, dragonfly, you can probably find like a little more information on what dragonflies mean, but in this book, that's what it is, and that's what came out first. So, time to shine, basically. Alright, that's your spirit animal. I mean, it's an insect, but... And you might even also, like, before I actually asked the question, I saw elephant first. So let me read that one just in case. I love elephants, by the way. Those are my babies, too. But I saw elephant first when I opened this. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Elephant. Bam. Elephants represent traditional power. That word power comes out again. It says past life knowledge and ancient power is awakening. Respect traditions, your own and others. Act on what is best for all. So I'm getting dragonfly, but I did see elephant first, so that could also apply to you. So take what resonates. You can look up more information like what they mean, because that's just this person's interpretation in the book. But yeah. All right, so my second person, I'm on the I'm finished with Cash App. So if you guys are Cash App people, I've already done yours. If you guys are PayPal people, I'm on my second person, and these are two people from last week that missed their question. All right. I wish. Yes. Oh, it is. Well, I guess we missed the boat and the ship. Alright, hold on. I guess. Where is Fluffy and Drita when you need them? Hold on, y'all. Alright. And that was removed on my birthday. That's weird. Alright. So, Christina. Christina has 3 questions. Alright, so... Alright, so you're not sure if it's the right time for you to pursue another career that you are more passionate about, and if it's the right time for you to leave this current job. So let's see, what does Spirit have to say about this? Most High God, that's for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity for Christina in relations to her current situation and her wanting to pursue a more passionate career path and leave, if it's the right time for her to leave this other job. What is your guidance on this? I heard leave, like very loud and clearly. I heard leave. But anyway, you got the Empress, you got the 7 of Swords, you got the 3 of Wands, and you have the Hermit card. Okay, so I feel like you've already kind of made a decision. You're just kind of waiting on that timing. You're waiting on that right moment. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on the right energy, the right moment to possibly leave. I heard leave, clearly. But with the Hermit card and the Empress being the only major arcana cards that came out, I feel like this is Spirit saying like you might need to spend some more time reflecting on this, not over analyzing or overthinking things. Like see both sides of everything. Because sometimes we can kind of trick ourselves into believing like we've made a decision, but we'll prolong it because we'll say to ourselves like, oh, maybe it's not the right time because of this and because of that. Yeah, there's timing for everything, but also on the flip side, time also does not exist. So I feel like Spirit wants you to reflect on this a little bit more, like go within and really sit with this and really pay attention to how you feel more so than anything. Like, what are you, the best of you, the higher self of you, the you that really, the you that's connected, the you that is in a positive state of mind, the higher vibrational you, what is it telling you to do, basically? That's what I'm getting. But in some, I heard that loud and clearly. I heard leave. That's what I heard loud and clear. Thank you. All right. Second question. Will you feel comfortable in this new home or area? Let's see. More than likely. What is the livelihood of Christina feeling comfortable in her new home / area? Just the overall area and scenery in her home. The energy. What is the energy? Is it... Oh, thank you. I'm a little freaked out, but why did like 3 of the same cards come out? Okay. Okay. All right. The Lovers, the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Hermit card. So the Hermit card, I feel like that could be representing you being a homebody. 7 of Swords and the 3 of Wands could be slightly a little bit paranoid because it's a new area for you. The 7 of Pentacles, I see that as like eventually you will come around, but that's still like comfort. With the Lovers card, I feel like, yeah, I feel like you will feel comfortable. Eventually you will feel connected to wherever this area is, but like it's so new to you. I don't know if you're gonna like take to the area like immediately to where you want to just be out and about. You might want to spend more time at home than usual or something, or maybe you're just, that's you being comfortable in your own home. But as far as this, I'm not seeing anything negative other than the 7 of Swords, but I feel like it's a perception. I'm not seeing anything negative. So I would say yes, you will feel comfortable. How can I make my spirit team proud? Okay, so you want to know what can you do to make your spirit team proud? Who's to say they're not already proud of you? Let's see, but I want to see what they have to say about that. I don't know why you guys are speaking to me without cards, like clearly. But I'm looking at my daughter's. She gets like a little reward letters or awards, like when she does something in class they give her like awards, and the one I'm seeing right here on my table, it says best effort. So as long as you are making your best effort, it may be like you might not see, like you could be going through something, but the way that you handled it, Spirit could be proud of you, or your angels and your guides like, I'm proud of the way you handled that, and you might see it as like, oh well, you know, I just told this person no, but to them that was like, that was you taking the initiative, that was you standing in your power. Like, you never know. I think it's our perception of perfection. But let's see. Okay, the 8 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So I feel like it's that effort thing. Like, what would make them proud is not beating yourself up, not hindering yourself. Also, freeing yourself from any victim mentality maybe that you might have. And I feel like this is your ancestors with the Ten of Pentacles. This is like family, those that you're connected with, but also, again, it could be your spirit family. But with the Seven of Wands, it's also the effort. It's also the energy and the determination that you put towards this, towards your spiritual works, towards whatever healing. It could be healing as well. The Hermit card came out again for you. It's also just about what you've learned and the wisdom and the things that you apply, like the things that you've learned and how you apply it and what you do with those things basically that you've learned, basically how you apply it. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I feel like they are currently proud of you. It's just like they kind of want you to continue to work through your barriers. And most of them are self-imposed. I feel like it's freeing yourself of yourself, that aspect of yourself, if that makes sense. I hope that makes, I just don't feel like I'm making sense. All right. I'm all over the place, but I hope I do make sense. Okay. That was Christina. So next person is Shu, and I see her. She's active. She's on here popping. And that is 4110. 4110. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, here you are. Who is my biggest crush? Okay, so I'm assuming, Drita, you were late. I had somebody I had to block. But it's all good. Who has the biggest crush on you? Let's see, let's break them down. But you're here now, so that's all that matters. Fluffy's not here either, but Fluffy doesn't really come on the happy hours, though. Alright, shoot. Who has the biggest crush on her? The Magician. If I had to say like a specific zodiac, the Magician is Gemini and Pisces. But if not a sign, if that's not their zodiac sign, then it could be like a person who is like a spiritualist. Four of Pentacles. They could be a bit reserved. I guess what you call a wallflower. They kind of just play it cool and they pay attention in the background. They watch on the sidelines. They don't really say too much. They're very patient with their approach. They will never like just rush in. Four of Pentacles is also Capricorn. Nine of Swords. Yeah. This could be a person who they overthink things. I kind of feel like they're a little insecure. They second guess themselves a lot when it comes to you. Like they're not completely confident. They might project themselves to be one way, but in actuality they are very different from that. So say for instance the Four of Pentacles versus the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they project themselves as like very confident. They have it all together. They're very confident, but in actuality, this person's very sensitive, and they could be afraid of rejection. Let's see, Divine Spirit, what's their zodiac sign? Or what's a clue? Give me a clue to who this person could be if she doesn't know. Let's see. It's a big clue to who this person is. The Judgment card. Judgment card, I feel like you know them. I feel like you know them. It could be somebody you've communicated with, or this could just be a metaphor that you know them. Or some sort of revelation about them. I kind of feel like you know, I don't know. I feel like you know them. The Judgment card. Judgment, you know, I don't know. Let me know. And the Judgment card is also Scorpio, too, just in case, like, you need signs or whatever. But that's what I'm getting. Okay. All right. I won't say your question out loud just in case, Caroline. So I'm going to keep your question disclosed just in case you don't feel comfortable with sharing. But I understand it. You're not crazy. And it's completely possible. It's not like it's impossible. It's not. Okay, anyway, so you want to know, do you and this person have any type of connection in the 5D? In the 5D. Majors and aces are my yes cards. I'm sure you guys know that. Core cards are no for me. Minors lean towards the majority. Yes. Let's see. I feel like I'm all over the place, so let me ground for a second. Alright. Also, I gotta ask for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity for Caroline of the specific person that she's asking about. Does she have any type of connection to this person in the 5D? And please give me clarity on what the answer is, please. Thank you. 5 cards for probability. The Devil card is a yes card because it's a major. The Death card is a yes because it's a major. The Hermit card is a yes because it's also a major. The Sister of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, is a no because it's a court. Then you have the Nine of Cups, which is like a neutral energy. So, Caroline, the answer to your question is a yes. Simply a yes. I'm just going to leave it there. So you're not tripping. You're not crazy. It's not wishful thinking. I feel like you got to get past what the situation is and who they are to kind of ground your energy and not allow you to obsess over it or to overanalyze it or get caught up in it or make it seem like it's a negative thing. However you're approaching it, and see it kind of like everybody shits and pisses and everybody lives and then they die eventually. Like, you kind of have to see it that way. But other than that, yeah, you're not tripping. All right. Alrighty. I forgot I got rid of my fingerprint opener because it was tripping today. So next person on the list is Sarita. I don't know if she's on here, but what's up? Sarita, long time no speak. Your question is, what can I do to create more stability in my love life? Oh, you're welcome, Caroline. I didn't know you were on. What's up? What's up, Vanessa? I haven't got to you yet. Don't worry, Vanessa. All right, Sarita, what can she do to create more stability in her love life? What can she do to create more stability in her love life? Seven of Pentacles, Sister of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Pull one more. Got another 10 of Wands. This is like effort, dedicated effort. Like creative resources or creative solutions, basically. Patience. Maybe, okay, if it's like something to do with your partner where you feel like they're slacking a little bit or they could be doing more, I feel like there's a creative way to kind of like work together or kind of like hit them. No, Vanessa, you haven't missed yours. I haven't got to you yet. Okay. I feel like, say for instance, like you feel like your partner could like step it up a little bit. There could be like a creative way to like work together, kind of give them hints as to in what way can you guys work together, or what would you prefer, in a way that's helping them lighten their load too. Like, I feel like this person could also use some help. Maybe you feel like you're the person that's carrying all the weight of the relationship in the areas that you feel like they should, or what you perceive like whatever a counterpart should be doing. It's like maybe you're doing that, you're taking the position for them, or there's a way to kind of like work together to lighten both loads, if that makes sense. But this requires patience. Then you got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. and the Star card. So you guys are, you guys have the ability to have that stability that you desire. Make sure that it's not only just your desire of whatever specific, like whatever stability represents for you in the situation. Make sure that it's not just yours, that it's an equal desire, if that makes sense. All right. All right. I hope I'm pronouncing this name right. You emailed me your question. I have a bad feeling that I'm going to butcher this name because I am not good at names. So I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. Next person is Katira or Kaleri. Kaleri. If I'm not saying it right, I apologize. Your question was, does this man truly remember me from our past life or past lives? Let's see. Does this person... Okay, whoever the specific person is in question, does this man truly remember her from their past life or past lives together? Do they have any, memory, recognition, or anything from a past life with her? Majors say yes. Court cards for me are no's. Minors lean towards the majority of whatever the yes or the no card is. I'm going to pull 5 cards for probability. And Most High God, if you please could give me clarity as to why the answer is what it is. If it's a yes or if it's a no. If this person truly remembers Kaleri, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You know who she is. And you know who the man is. If they truly remember them or her from their past life. Alright. 2 of Pentacles, that's a neutral energy. Hierophant is a yes card because it's a major arcana. The Juno of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups, that's a no because it's a court. But we got 2 more. Ah, come on. Lovers, which is a yes card because it's a major. And then you got a no card with the Amazon of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. So you have 2 court cards and 2 majors, which is a yes and a no, which is weird. With the 2 of Pentacles. That's weird. Like, Spirit, you trying to throw people off. I don't feel like they recognize you. They have some sort of, like, deep in them, like, something in them believes that they feel something familiar about you. Like, there's an essence of you that they recognize. Past lives, as far as, like, deepening as them going, like, oh, I know her from a past life, no. But recognition of you, like, I recognize you from somewhere. I feel some sort of connection or familiarity with this person. To answer that, that's a yes. But as far as, like, them, oh, I recognize them from a past life, no. So I hope that answers your question. That's weird, because it was, like, split. And then you had the 2 of Pentacles. So that was kind of weird. But I hope that makes sense. Okay. Next person is Adis. Please forgive me because I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. Okay, so as far as a job, you're wanting to know, is there something better in the future? Okay, so let's see potentially, what potential possibilities, if there's something better, do you see? Now, I'm not a predictionist unless Spirit gives me a prediction, then I share it, but I don't like fishing for predictions. I always say that. I have to let people know that because not everything is set in stone. So, but I don't doubt that there's something better for you. Of course, there's always something better for us. We have to believe that. We have to know that to be true. It's like limitless possibilities in the universe. So, kind of answer your question for you. Yes, there's something better for you. But let's get into it. I want to see what Spirit says. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Most High God, thank you. Chariot card. 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. My nails is toe up. Justice card. Okay. So that you have 2 yes cards. So more than likely, yes, there is something better for you. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. It's your choice and your decision. It's not something that you have to wait for. It's not something that you have to wait for. I do feel like it's a decision that you have to make for yourself. I feel like you are fully supported by the universe. It is something that you can be successful in, whatever it is that you decide, like whatever you choose for yourself, like what you ultimately know for yourself, whatever decision you make, whether that be about an action you take, whether that be about a specific career or job path that you decide to take, it will be successful. The Chariot card is achievements. The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like it's really up to you. Like, you either stay where you are with the Eight of Pentacles or you move towards something else. You have that decision, the two things you're juggling. But never, I don't feel like you gotta wait for something better. It's like it's already out there for you. It's just a matter of going and getting it, basically. I hope that makes sense. Flower, I can't be on here too long because I am going to the movies after this, so I can't be on too long. I gotta do the folks on the list, do my drawing, and then hop off and hop on. Yeah, I think, do we got some intuitive people on here? I think Vanessa is. I don't know. Can't remember. Somebody is on here that is intuitive. I can't remember. I think it was Vanessa. I'm not tripping. Alright. Akilah. You're welcome. But I send you love and I wish you well with whatever it is. I know this Mercury retrograde is like kicking everybody's ass. So I can empathize and sympathize with you. Although our trials and tribulations may be different, we're all going through something. Alright, Akilah, I'm sorry. So let's get into your question. What is the best career path for my future? Alright, so let's see. What is... You know I'm about to like kind of tap in and just tell you what I'm getting before I pull any cards. Your career path is always going to be something you're passionate about. Like... I mean, there's career paths that we can take because we're just simply good at things or because, like, other people say, that's good for you, you should do that. Or there's those career paths that we take because that's our passion. And that's what we really want to do. And that's our true calling in life. That. But I'm going to see what the cards say. For Akilah, Most High God, what is the best career path for Akilah? What is the best career path for her? What is the best career path for her? Strength card. You like animals. Seven of Swords. And the Jovian, which is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a female in this. All the queens and the kings are females in this deck. Okay, for one, I'm seeing you not working for somebody else, that's for sure. This is like independence, this is like, or you're a boss, you're head of other people. Do you like animals? Okay, I'm getting rescue, like animal rescue. It could be like you're an advocate for animals or an advocate for people. Like, this looks like rescue to me. The Seven of Swords is like, and then you got the lion. I don't know. This seems like animal rescue to me. If it's not that per se, it could be like you're an advocate of like people that you feel are enslaved in some type of way. I'm going to go with my intuition or my gut is saying, I don't know why I'm getting animal rescue. I mean, obviously with the lion, it's an animal. But then with the Seven of Swords, it's like it could be taken as escape and like helping, rescuing. And there's another lion here in the background. So it could be like wild animals and stuff, like zoologists or safaris or so. I don't know why, but... just represent animals, period. If it's not that, but it could be like an advocate for people to, like, you're rescuing people that don't know their strength and their power, like people that kind of been broken down and beaten down. If it's not animals, but I don't know why I'm getting animals. I would consult your guys to ask for confirmation what that is. If that sounds like something you feel connected to, I would ask more about that. But I'm getting animal rescue. I don't know why. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Next person. All right, Abby. All right, Miss Abby. What is this specific, or what did this specific person secretly want to tell me before he left? All right, hold on. What did this specific person that Abby is referring to, Most High God, what did they secretly want to tell her before she left, or before he left? Before this person left, what did they secretly want to tell her? Let's see. What happened? Oh, you got put on timeout. What happened? Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity for Abby. What did this person secretly want to tell her? I would use my other deck, but I'm not getting up. Jove of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, and yes, it's a woman. Okay, the Sun card, the Moon card, the Sun and the Moon. Alright, I feel like they didn't have like the complete confidence to just come out and tell you, like, because I feel like these are like kind of like mirror counterparts, opposites. The Sun and the Moon are opposites. That's masculine and feminine. I'm gonna stop being lazy because I did get up and get the Animal Speak book for somebody. Let me get my other deck. Hold on. Alright. Ooh, stuff over my cord. Alright. See, Spirit, you already know what the question was. Can you please give me an accurate answer as to what did this person secretly want to tell Abby before he left? Thank you. I care about you dearly, sincerely, and deeply. Aww, that's sweet. The month of June, unless somebody's name is June in the situation, and I'm hurting. Alright, so this person, I feel like he kind of feels like, oh shit, I should have, like, they're kind of like bothered by the fact that they didn't, I feel like they wanted to tell you in a way that was a little more stable, more grounded. But with the June, I don't know if that's something specific, like maybe they want to like plan something else with you. Maybe you guys already did plan something, but there's something about June. So maybe they'll be able to tell you in June. Maybe they'll be able to tell you that in their own little way. Or they plan on it. I don't know why June came up, but keep that a note. Whenever like months, zodiac signs come out, just take note of it. For whatever reason, just take note of it. Okay. All right, Julia. All right, Julia, this is your reading. Your question is there a chance for me and my love interest, or should I just move on? Should I just leave? Okay. Most High God, I ask for highest guidance and clarity. Do you see a chance for Julia and her love interest that she's asking about, or is this in her best interest to let go? Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity, Most High God, for Julia and this person that she has in mind. Is this something that has a chance romantically? Or is it something that she needs to let go of or just move on? Okay, hold on. No, I can't. Where'd it go? Oh, thank you, Keke. 2 of Wands. Okay, so if I get majors and aces, I'm going to say, like, it is a chance. If I get court cards as a majority, then it's going to say no, maybe in your best interest to move on. If it's all minors outside of the ace, I will say that that's more so your free will choice. All right, 5 cards as a whole for probability. Okay, this is the Juno of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me. 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. I'm getting more than likely it might not be in your best interest with this person, at least not right now, because it's like either you guys are just not on the same page mentally, energetically, you guys are just not on the same energy wave right now, or you guys want 2 different things with the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. It might seem like it's kind of like stagnant, not much movement, at least for right now. I'm gonna say for right now, because nothing is set in stone, but as of right now, I feel like it's something maybe that you do need to kind of like turn your attention away from for right now, because I'm not getting any movement with the situation, or anytime soon at least. But it's just what I'm getting. Won't be mad at me, because I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Well, as long as you get it. What's up, Julia, by the way? As long as you understand. All right, Miss Lyric. I'm about to say, I'm like, wait a minute. Not just, what does Lyric want to tell me? I could have sworn that's what it said, but your name is at the bottom, and I looked at it like I'm tripping. Anyway. Ignore me. I be tripping sometimes. I'm like, not, does she ask what does she want to say to herself? Like, what? Okay. Alright, Most High God asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Lyric. What is it that she, whoever the person is that she's asking about, what does this specific person want to tell her? What is it that they ultimately want to tell her strongly within themselves, their being? What do they want to tell her? I was about to say, like, what? Now, that's a question. What does Lyric want to tell Lyric? Like, what? I don't know. Shit. Write it out. Okay. Alright, so 2 cards came out. You have delays. It says, we may not agree on everything, nor share the same beliefs, but I love and adore you. So, okay, the delays aspect. I feel like it could be simply because you guys are not on agreement with something. And I really feel like whatever the delay is, it's not based off of anything heavy. Like, it's not a heavy energy. What is this? Okay, if there's somebody else in the picture that you know of, I feel like that's causing them some distress right now. If it's not someone else that you know of that's in the picture, it could be that they're questioning that for you. Because I don't feel like, I don't know, but you know. I knew this card was going to, like, be in the mix, like, where I can see it. But I'm watching you. So, I don't know. If they feel like there's somebody else in the picture that's delaying this, too. But they are paying attention to you in some way. Like, they're watching you, whether that's afar, whether that's, like, while they're around you. They, like, observe you and pay attention to things that you're saying, how you move. How you react to certain things. But overall, though, that's just what they want to tell you. Like, we may not agree on everything, nor share the same beliefs, but I do love and adore you. That's what I'm getting. Instagram. Yeah, social media is the go-to for, like, if you want to check up on somebody without them knowing, that's what you do. Because driving by people's houses is a little scary, you know. It's a little cray-cray. But social media can be like creepster town too, though. Creepster town. Alright, next person is Vanessa. I know you're on here, so let's get it. Your question is, will you get hired at this, they're not going to say what it is, at your current job once I leave, not leave to the terrible department. I'm sure he does, Drita. I'm sure he does. Like, yeah, I'm sure he does. All right, Vanessa. Let's see. What is the likelihood of you getting hired for this specific job? Let's see. What's I got? What is... Okay. Let's see. Majors and aces say that it's a high risk and chance and possibility. Court cards say low. I'm just going to read into like the situation energy as of right now. Right now. Okay. Minors lean towards the majority, but if it's only minors, with the exception of the ace that comes out, then it's like kind of up in the air, but let's see. Oh my God, what is the likelihood of her, Vanessa, getting this job, getting hired for the specific position? Okay. 4 of Swords, that's a neutral energy. 9 of Pentacles is neutral. Why is she looking like that? This is the only 9 of Pentacles where she's, like, not enjoying herself. Like, why is she, like, thinking? I've never noticed that. I just got this, like, the full deck this week. Amazon of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. You got a lot of Pentacles, which is, like, right up the alley of money. 8 of Swords. So, what I've noticed, you have 1 yes card and 1 no card. My aces and majors are my yeses. My court cards are my nos. The others are just like neutrals, like fillers. I want to say like it's a high possibility at some point in this stage, in this period, maybe not yet. Not right now. Because you got a yes and a no card. And Pentacles, like timing and patience energy to me. Like it's a seed that you plant and you just kind of wait for it. It's not something that unfolds naturally. Or not naturally. It's not something that unfolds immediately. With the 4 of Swords, that's like a temporary pause. That's like a temporary introspection. So I feel like it's a process, like not right away. So I don't feel like, and then this is like a job offer, like, but you remember the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. So it's coming, but it's just not now. That makes sense. But yeah, all these Pentacles, definitely money, like, you got 3 Pentacles out of 5 cards. Okay, so yeah. So now I'm not getting that it's like, no, you ain't never going to get it. Just like timing. It may not be right. But who's to say? Like, I always say this. Like, we be thinking like timing is like 2 years from now, 2 months, 4 years. And spirits, timing could be like, they call you like 2 days from now and be like, you know what I mean? Like, we always think something specific, but, like, Spirit's timing is different from ours. Like, it's really different. Okay. That's why we need to detach. Fluffy, what's up? Fluffy's here. I didn't think you would be here. I had to block somebody. You and Drita were not around when I needed to block this person. Like, okay. There was, like, a person, like, trying to dump their beliefs, trying to like spook people. All right. Next person is Anya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a pretty name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. It's either Anya or Naya. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I like it. Okay. Oh, thank you. My readings, like, they relax y'all. I don't know how y'all, like, I don't know. Some people say I have a soothing voice. I don't like my voice. I think I sound like Eeyore. Okay, so how will things progress if I DM him first? Okay. Let's see what's the possibility, what's the probability, what's the possible outcome if you DM whoever the specific person is that you're asking about. Slide in the DM. Okay, let's see. It goes down in the DM. I don't know where slide in the... Maybe I'm just telling you to slide in the DM. I'm just kidding. probability. I'm going to pull 3 cards. She slides in the DM. 10 of Pentacles. Or, did I say the 10 of Pentacles? What am I talking about? The Temperance. I'm tripping. I don't know where that came from. The Strength card. Ace of Cups. I'm getting you should do it. That is like a go ahead girl, do it. Okay. The Temperance card and the Strength card. What is the possibility of this? Like the outcome of it. I'm getting, if you just have like, you just allow this to flow, like don't force nothing, don't try to rush nothing, don't try to like get them to like hurry up and do this, because I did this before. Like, okay, I get where this is saying. And the Ace of Cups, because there is a potential. There's a potential for something here. It's kind of like, do what you feel guided to do. Because there is something that could be there. I feel also like this person could teach you something about confidence, or just the whole act of going into this is teaching you confidence. And like having no attachments. Like having no attachments to the outcome, but just like purely wanting to reach out to this person is like your best bet. But I'm getting a whole bunch of energy with this. Like a lot. The Hermit card at the bottom. The top card is the Magician. You got a lot of majors. I feel like you're being guided to reach out to this person. And it might not make sense right now or why you're doing it. But just focus your energy on the best possible outcome. Like maybe not something specific, but just like the pure outcome being positive, period. But for some reason, I feel like this is helping you heal your confidence level, or like teaching you to be a little more confident in yourself, detach, release your control, and follow your gut, follow your instincts. But let me see. I'm gonna ask. I don't know why the 10 of Pentacles came out. Like in my mind, when I pulled the Temperance card, like that has nothing to do with the 10 of Pentacles. But I don't know why I said that. The 9 of Cups and the Tower card. Okay, so it could be something that you may not expect, but I feel like it's positive. Whatever it is, the outcome is positive for you with the 9 of Cups and the Tower card. And the Star card is at the bottom. So it's something that you get out of it, whatever that is. Star. Alright, I have bug bites and they are driving me nuts. Alright, next up is Fatima. What's up, Tima Boo? This is your reading. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Fatima. Scratch that. Anya, stay on. I'm retarded, you guys. And I don't like using that word retarded. But I mean it in the real sense. Like, I have like disabilities, I think. Not all the way like together sometimes. Where will I be in my life in 10 years? Yeah, I don't like using that word, so I gotta be careful with that word because I don't like using that word. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity. Where will she be in 10 years? Like, let's see what is the probability. I'm not God. And I don't believe everything is said. But I will ask Spirit anyway. Boldly, I'm going to ask the Most High God, what do you see in the next 10 years for her? What do you see? The World card. Now, this is corny, but I don't always see the World card as success. I don't always take it as that. But I feel like you will be accomplished. 3 of Swords. So anything that you have been struggling with, because the World card also represents completions of a journey. So if you've been a person that's been through a lot, I'm hearing the word oppression. So some sort of oppression, sadness, disappointments. that's not going to be anything. That's not going to be a factor for you. The Ten of Swords is another ending. So yeah, this is you ending those negative energies. If you suffer from depression, that's another thing. I don't know if that makes sense either. Ten of Swords and Three of Swords to me screams depression. The Three of Pentacles. I feel if this is not you teaching others through your experiences or through your lessons, through your hurt with the Three of Swords, because these are two threes. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. If it's not that, then in some way it's like you have a lot of valuable information and a lot of things that you've learned, but it seems like you're applying it somewhere. Like you're creating something, you're building something with those experiences. Could be a career. Temperance card came out again for you. And Temperance card represents patience and timing, represents divine timing, it represents healing. So all of this is like, not everything is going to happen at once in your life. It's a process. You got to go through certain processes in order to get to that final completion stage in your life. So it's like a journey. You're on a journey. And it's not that you're in the wrong place. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. You're simply going with your journey. As long as you're moving, as long as you're living. Okay. Now on to Fatima. But you know what? You played yourself. You're trying to rush. I kind of am. So I got somewhere to go. Alright. Fatima has 2 questions. What's up, Tima Boo? Your first question is she reached out. I shut her down. But what does she want? Not you shut her down. Okay. Alright, let's see. What does she want? What did this specific person want from Tima? What does she want? 6 of Wands. Whoa. A lot of cards. World card. The Death card. I'm not taking all of these, but okay. The World card is an ending, and the Death card semi is kind of like an ending. The 6 of Wands, you know, that's that victory after a battle. I feel like what she wanted was to kind of see if there was still something there. Like she was still trying to see if not if she had it. Maybe it was a little bit. Okay, let me sit with this because I did initially pick up like to see if she still had it. Why does this horse look like he have a jerry curl though? Like why does he look like he have a jerry curl? Okay. People with jerry curls thought they were the shit back in the day. So I would say, yeah, maybe she was trying to see if she still had it like that. To see if the doors were really open. They closed. The World and the Death card, those are like endings. Like, is it still open? Is it cool for me to still come in after the battle? After maybe you guys had an argument or falling out? Or just the whole history of effing up? Like, let me see if it's still here. Yeah, this horse legit has jerry curls. MK, yes, it is all pre. Yeah, because, okay, I don't know. I don't feel like explaining everything, but I'm going to do it. It was cute. Yeah, I thought it was cute. I love the Empress card, Daisy. My bad, MK. Yeah, this is all prepaid. It sounds so stupid. Pre-submitted questions. So every Thursday I open up the submissions for Happy Hour Friday. It's 5 questions, or I'm sorry, $5 per question. You can do it Thursday, and then the submission closed Friday at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then I go on the live and I put everybody's name down on the list. I read everybody's question. I put their timestamp, so if you guys miss it or you want to come back, I put the timestamps up in the description box so you can come back and watch it. That's how I do it. Alright, that's every Friday unless I state otherwise. The price is always the same unless I state otherwise. Sometimes I do little discounts and stuff like that because it's already discounted. My 1 question readings are $10, which really isn't shit anyway. But then I half price it on Friday. So I hope that makes sense. Alright, my bad, Fatima. Okay, if I apply for this, okay, I'm not going to say it out loud. To get back into music school, will I get it? Will it go in my favor? Okay. Let's see, Most High God. What is it that you see? Do you see this music school situation working out in Tima's favor? I say go for it. If it's your passion, I don't feel like, no, you don't need to be like, no, I don't, yeah, but let's see. You're welcome, Natalie. Yeah, I try to post, I do. Every week I post on Thursday, happy hour, submissions are open. I always usually do that unless I tell you guys I won't be able to for whatever reason, which is rare. That hardly ever happens. But yeah. Tima, music school. Most High God, do you see this being a good thing for her, working in her favor? What do you guys see? Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Aces are yes cards. Three of Pentacles, neutrals. You got two neutrals. I'm going to pull 5. Judgment, yes. The 10 of Wands. Okay, so you have 2 yes cards because my aces and my majors are my yes cards. And then minors are just neutrals, but I'm going to say more than likely yes. This would go in your favor. The Judgment card to me can be musical because it has a trumpet or a horn. So I would say that yes, opportunity. With the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. Okay. If it's not relocation, because I kind of feel like it could be something about distance, because there's like a home situation, there's a house in the back, and then this is like they're relocating. The 3 of Pentacles. I feel like the 3 of Pentacles is the school or whatever itself. So it could be some challenges with relocating or the distance or something like that, or a living situation. But other than that, I'm not seeing like it's not something that would not work out because it has a lot of potential. The Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles means you've already put some sort of energy into it, or you already have something applied or some sort of experience. Could also be that you might need to let some energies go, like leave it in the past, like don't carry that energy into this because this is like a new energy. It's like a second chance, like you get a chance to restart or do something different, and you don't want to carry whatever this energy is with you, basically. That's another energy I'm picking up. So I hope that resonates with you, Tima Boo. Much love. Next is Michelle. Not how many tacos? They're crazy. Hold on. I know y'all heard that. Not how many tacos. Alright. So, your question is... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, alright. So, you want to know if separation between you and your boo is permanent or is it temporary? And you want to see what the possible outcome is. So, Most High God asks for loving light, truth, and clarity for Michelle in relation to her situation with her lover. Do you see this being a permanent separation? If it's permanent, majors and aces. If it's temporary, court cards. Minors, it's kind of up in the air, but I don't want to leave it to be up in the air. So you got 1 yes card and 1 no card. So you got, the Justice card, which is a yes because it's a major card. And then you got a no card with the Jove of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles in this deck. Yes, it's a woman. You got the Sister of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. That's 2 no's so far. The 8 of Pentacles is a neutral energy. And you got the Jove of Swords, which is the King of Swords. So I'm getting that it's not a permanent separation. It's a temporary one. And the fact that you have these 2 queens says everything. I feel like Spirit is telling you, because the love is still there. I don't feel like it went anywhere. I feel like Spirit is telling you with the Page of Cups to, this is like healing to me. And then the 8 of Pentacles. You might have been distracted for a second. Okay, your feelings. Don't allow your feelings to get the best of you. take this time out to heal something, or take this time out to focus on yourself. Because I feel like you were doing something for yourself, or you have other things going on in your life, and I feel like at some point you kind of, something imbalanced happened along the way. The Justice card. This person has to make a decision. They could be going through a karmic cycle with another person, or this could be a karmic cycle period between you guys. With the Justice card and the King of Swords, they kind of have similar energies. This could be you and this could be them. There's some karma that needs to play out, and that's where this other person comes in, I feel. I'm not seeing this. Just to answer your question, it's not a permanent separation. I hope that answers your question. I know it wasn't like completely like, I would have to, like a full reading, kind of get more into it, but that is like, just to answer your question, that's what I picked up. So I hope that that helps. It's not permanent. Alright, Martae, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Alright, Martae, if I'm not pronouncing your name right, I apologize because I suck at names. Alright, you have 2 questions. I read your first question. It was funny. So you want to know if these people, if they know it was you, and if so, are they going to do something about it? Let's see. Alright, so whatever the situation was that you created, do the people involved know that it was you? Most High God, do any of these people involved with the situation that Martae is referring to, do they know that it was her? Majors and aces say yes. Core cards say no. And minors lean towards the majority. So whatever the outcome is, Most High God, please give me clarity about that. I'm going to pull 5 cards as probability. For a probability. Okay, 9 of Swords is a neutral energy. The World card is a yes card. 5 of Wands is neutral. Tower card is a yes. That's telling me like, yeah, they do. They know it was you with the Chariot card. Are they going to do anything about it? I feel like in some way, like they might be thinking about it. You got the World, the Tower, the Chariot, the 5 of Wands. Like, yeah, these women are like having at it. Like, they're not, I don't know if this is like between women or something, but whatever it is, I feel they may do something about it. It might spark like an argument or a blame game, pointing fingers, but I feel like they know it's you. I don't know why. I don't know if this has anything to do with the internet, but either way it goes, they know it's you. Alright. Second question is, when will you hit the glow up stage? Okay. So the glow up stage to you. Alright, like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, so Most High God, what do you see Martae glowing up, so to speak? That official glow up. When do you see that happening for her? Like, Ace of Swords, 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands. So you could be procrastinating on some changes that you need to make. It's like you're procrastinating on whatever this is. It's like you're kind of waiting for certain things to take place, but it's like you're the pioneer. Like, you have to make way for these changes in your life and this glow up, so to speak. Because I see it happening with the Ace of Swords. It's like, I'm freeing you out of this cloudy energy, but you got to take the sword and cut yourself out of this. And then there's that glow up. So I feel like there's certain things that you, like I said, you could be avoiding, neglecting, procrastinating on releasing and letting go of. You're not a victim. You're not a victim to your circumstances. It could be certain things, like you might tell yourself, like, you kind of solidify certain things. Like, say, for instance, like a person, okay, I'll use me for an example because this is like the thing that pops into my head, which is helpful. So I have like this nasty phobia. Like I get freaked out. Um, I get itchy clusters, like holes, like potholes and clusters. I'm getting itchy as I'm saying it. But I have like this phobia with stuff like that. Like stuff that's like bubbly and clustered up together and like really like so I was saying to myself, like, oh, I got to see a hypnosis to get rid of this because I don't know how I'm ever going to get over that phobia. So I'm kind of giving my power away to this phobia rather than, like, telling myself, like, I have the power to overcome that. So it's like, it could be as simple as little things like you saying, oh, you know, I'm too crazy for that to happen. Or, you know, like, you kind of put things on yourself. Like, you put restrictions on yourself. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So until you free yourself of whatever these restrictions are, which are mostly mental or mostly things that maybe you speak upon yourselves, that's when you're going to see that glow up, basically. Because it's like a process. It's all it is. It's a process. Hope that makes sense. All right, next up is Mykia. Okay. Let's see. Relocating for work within the next couple of months. Okay, so let's see. What is the livelihood of Mykia? The sister of cups flew out, which is the page of cups. I don't know why, but I'm going to keep shuffling. Most High God, what is the livelihood of Mykia relocating? The death card flew out. Okay, I need 5 cards. Give me a probability of you see this happening within the next couple of months or relocation happening for a job for her. Most High God, what do you see? Majors and aces say it's a high probability. Court cards say low. Minors lean towards the majority. So let's see. Why did this come up like that? Okay, the moon card is a yes card because it's a major. The Amazon of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, that's a no because it's a court. 7 of Swords, that's neutral. Ace of Cups is a yes card because it's an ace. The Juno of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords, that's a no because it's a court. So it's like split down the middle, and I hate when that happens. So this is weird. You have two... Okay, you have 2 air energies, 2 swords. That's mind. Then you got the moon, which is Pisces. That's water energy. And you got the Ace of Cups. So it's like your head over your heart. And I want to say like your mind is playing tricks on you. So your mind could be creating blockages for you when there are no blockages. It's either how you see it. It's how you see the situation. But because it's like you feel like one or the other is deceiving you, which in reality, yeah, one of your heart or your mind is deceiving you. Could be your ego over your intuition. One of them is deceiving you, and it's just figuring out which one it is. But it's like with the 7 of Swords, you're more leaning towards your mind over your heart. And you're kind of looking towards, because the way that I have the cards out, it looks like the 7 of Swords is looking back at the heart like you're lying, like you tripping, like, no. So, yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but that's what I'm getting. Winter. Okay. Bentley. All right, Bentley, your question is, or questions. What does this person want to say to you? What does this specific person want to say to Bentley, Most High God? What does this person want to say to Bentley? Person in question, what do they want to say? I don't know why maybe came out. Call me maybe. So here's my number. Nah, for real. Not call me maybe. Alright. August, the month of August, or it could be someone's name. There's nights I can't sleep without thinking of you. I don't know what that's all about. If you had a question in your mind or you've been questioning something with this person, the answer is maybe. August could be something specific. Take note of that or keep that in mind. But what this person wants to say to you is like they can't sleep. Like they think about you often. And it could be they think about you in their dreams too. But that's what they want to say. If I could, I honestly would. That's the top card. If I could, I honestly would. That's what they want to tell you. I keep forgetting I don't have my touch thing on. Okay. What has blank been dishonest about? Let's see. Also, I gotta ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. What has blank, this person, the specific person in question, what have they been dishonest about? Okay, if they've been dishonest about anything, majors and aces, court cards, they haven't been dishonest about anything. Minors lean towards the majority. Please give me clarity as to if they are being dishonest and what that is. And if they're not being dishonest, then what's this energy that Bentley is picking up? Okay. Four of Cups and the Amazon of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. I'm going to pull a few more. My earrings keep coming out. I'm probably not going to wear these to the movies because they're irritating and they're probably going to fall out anyway. Hold on. Okay. 3 more for probability. Ace of Wands is a yes card. The 6 of Wands is neutral. The Ace of Swords is a yes. They have been dishonest. What they've been dishonest about could be... Okay, because these are like 2 opposite energies. The 4 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Like one is like open and optimistic and the other is like, you know, bored, out of their mind, or discontent or disconnected. So this person could be projecting one thing to you when in actuality is something else. So say, for instance, if this person is projecting to you like they're not really all that happy or they're not interested or something, they're closed off, then it's the opposite. They really are happy or they really are giddy inside. If it's the opposite, where this person is pretending like everything's cool, they're happy, blah, blah, blah. In actuality, maybe they are bored, maybe they are discontent with life, maybe they are just depressed or they just want to be alone. Because these are like 2 opposite energies. Introverted, extroverted. Thank you, Shu. This is a Sailor Moon inspired deck. I love this deck. It's my new baby. I only had the Major Arcana edition at first. And then the creator of this deck, she released the rest of it. So, you know, I had to get my hands on it. To answer your question, yes, this person is being dishonest. Yeah, use your discernment with what those 2 opposite things could be. But it's like projecting one thing when it's actually something different or opposite, if that makes sense. So what they're showing you was not exactly what it is. Okay, so what does the soulmate I'm manifesting for this year look like? They look like Moesha. I'm just saying. I don't know. What? Something is wrong with me. I'm telling you, I'm not normal, like, for real. What do they look like? Can I use, like, that's what I want to do. Hold on. I have a deck for everything. Like, ain't that some shit? Like, ooh, let me use this. Like, really? Like, yeah, really. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna use these Music Genius cards, and I want to see, like, what does your soulmate look like? Like a celebrity? Well, I hope that it's, like, accurate. Most High God, please reveal what is Bentley's soulmate. What do they look like? Not Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin is dope, but guess Janis Joplin. Now, it doesn't mean that they necessarily look like Janis Joplin. They could be like a hippie. They could have like a whole hippie vibe. It could be a redheaded woman. They could have a raspy voice such as her. It could be something like that. I love Janis Joplin. Get it? And then you got another hippie at the bottom. Willie Nelson. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. They're like, what? A hippie? Yes. All right. That's what came out. Maybe they really do look like... What celebrity looks like, other than Janis Joplin as a celebrity, but who looks like Janis Joplin as a celebrity? I can't think off the top of my head. But you get it. Okay. Okay, so next person is KV. Alright, so you want to know where the specific person is at with your connection. Okay, let's see. Where is this specific person at in relation to KV and their connection? The specific person that KV is asking about, where are they at with the specific connection? Oop. 3 cards flew out. Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the Magician card flew out. All right. Okay, so I feel like where they're at with this connection is like they're trying to come up with a way to balance things out between the two of you, and as far as like what they give emotionally. So let me clarify this. Two of Pentacles and the Jove of Swords, which is the King of Swords in this deck. Yeah, so it's kind of like they may be trying to like vocalize or communicate better, like their feelings towards you better, and that might be their way of giving to the situation, like, because they could be more practical, more logical, more rational, more of a thinker, more than a feeler. Maybe they're not good with expressing their feelings, so they're trying to like work or navigate through that. Because in some way I feel like they do kind of like have a lot of growth when it comes to communicating, or just when it comes to emotionally giving to the situation or being emotionally available in some way. So they're trying to balance that out. So it's like they're trying to master this, or they're trying to do better with that. I get like genuine effort though. So, and there's a butterfly on this throne. So they're trying to make a change in some way. Maybe the way that they think, and like that, maybe the way that they communicate. So I hope that that resonates with you. Okay. Alright, so next person is Theresa. Last but not least. And I know you said that you wanted to change your first question? I laughed. That was funny. I gotta find it again to make sure I have the question right, but no, it was a funny question. So let me see. Okay. All right. Ah! All right. So let's see. I will keep your first question discreet. But Spirit, when do you see this more than likely happening for Theresa? When do you see this happening? Okay. When do you see this happening? I'm gonna pull one card. Like, give me a probable time. Probable time. Okay, Sister of Cups. Of course, they won't give me nothing too specific. But the Sister of Cups is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is usually like a Pisces card. But let me see. I'm going to clarify. The Hermit card. So the Hermit is Virgo. Okay. So it could be... And then water energy is kind of summery. It's the beach. So, and Virgo is during the summertime. So more than likely it could be during the summertime, I would say. I know that's a bold, you know, but that's what I'm getting. It's like oceans and beaches. And then the Hermit card, which is Virgo. So that's more than likely when. Okay, so let's see. Your second question... Okay. So basically, okay, you want to know what does the universe want you to do with this person? What is it that... Okay, so Most High God and her spiritual team who lovingly guides her and assists her on the path that is best for her and the path that's meant for her. What is it that you guys want her to do in this situation with this specific person? What is it that you guys suggest for her or encourage her to do what's best for her in this situation? Okay. Okay, so you have the Sister of Swords and the Hermit card came out again for you. But the Sister of Swords is the Page of Swords. So, okay, I feel like you might need to take this inward. I don't know if you really sat with this and, like, meditated and reflected upon the experience with this person. But it's like you need to kind of go within. And then you got the Sister of Cups, Page of Cups. So, okay, that makes sense. So you have two of the same cards I pulled in the other question you asked. So this can't happen until you address that energy that you're trying to call in cannot come in until you address and heal this. Whatever comes up with this person, whatever it is that you were supposed to understand, whatever it was that you were supposed to learn, that's not going to happen until you go within and heal that situation first. Basically. Because you have to have an understanding of what was and take what you were supposed to learn and understand what the lesson was, along with whatever else Spirit guides you to do during that time of reflecting, which you can already be in that period. So it's like until then, that new energy is not able to come in just yet. So I hope that resonated with you. I hope that resonates. So, all right, so that was it for everybody. Now let's start the drawing. So the drawing, what the drawing is for is whoever I choose out of the margarita glass, you guys get a discount off of your next reading, okay? So, let's do 50% off. That sounds so, like, goofy, like, 50% off. Like, that sounds stupid. But anyway, yeah, you guys get a discount on your next reading. If it's your reading or if you want to gift it to somebody else, they can get a discount, whatever, however you want to do it. So I'm going to just shake this baby up. I'm not going to look at the names. I'm going to just put it to the side. Cheers. Something is wrong with me. All right. I don't know, like, if Spirit be giving me, like, the heads up of, like, who it's going to be, but simply me. I know this is not your real name. I don't know what your real name is. You don't leave it on the thing, so I just go off of what your Cash App name is. So you can barely see it, but that says Simply Me. So Simply Me, whoever is Simply Me out there, you are the winner. You get 50% off on your next reading. Now, it would be kind of weird if it was a happy hour question reading. That doesn't count. Just so you know. Alright. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I hope that resonated with each and every one of you who watched this reading. I will put the timestamps up soon. I have like 30 minutes to like really get ready to go. Alright, so much love to you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next whatever live or whatever,